So for my hands-on activity today, I'm going to do division with whole numbers using this set model. So each student would have a whiteboard, an eraser, markers, and something to work with. You could be candy or anything. Of course, you wouldn't want to give kids 12 Cadbury eggs because that would probably not end well for the classroom. But this is the example I'm going to use. We could use M&Ms or something a lot smaller, a lot less sugar. So the first thing that I would do would be to do an example first for the class. So I'm going to say we're doing division today by whole numbers. We're going to use something a model to help you figure out the answers. So the first example I'm going to do is that, let's say you and your friends were hanging out and you had 8 of these candies. So first let's count out 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So you had 8 candies. And you and your friend wanted to each have the same amount of candy each and split it up. So how would you get to that answer? So the first circle you're going to draw to figure this out, you're going to draw a circle and draw an 8 in the middle. So there's your 8. So that's going to be the first number in your problem that you're going to write out, is an 8. And then there's 2 of you, so you're going to divide it by the 2 of you to get your answer. So to divide it by 2, you take this number and draw, this is how many circles you're going to draw. 1, 2 circles. And then you're going to place your 8 chocolates up top. And to divide it equally, you just count it evenly. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4. So the answer to this is going to be how many are in each circle, or how many is in one of the circles. So the answer is 4. So you're going to write 4. So now I want you all to do it with me. We're going to come up with a different problem. So I'm going to put my eggs back. Alright. So now let's say that you and your friends were hanging out and there was 4 of you. And you had 8 candies again. So what the first step we're going to do is count out the candies. 2, 4, 6, and 8. And the first thing we're going to do is draw the big circle and tell us how many candies we had was 8. We're going to draw our 8 down here for our problem. And there's 4 of us, so we're going to divide it by 4 to get our answer. So this is how many circles we need is the second number, how many people we're dividing it by. So then we're going to draw 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then we're going to place our candies in the top circle. 2, 4, 6, 8. And to make sure that we divide it evenly, we're going to count them each out time 1 and then go until we get to 2. Or 3 and 4. So we're going to go, then split our candies up. 1, and I want to have everyone do this with me. Count out loud. 1, 1, 1. 2, 2, 2, 2. So then I would ask the class, how many are in the bottom circles each? The answer would be 2. So that is the answer to our problem. So then 8 divided by 4 equals 2. Division can sound like a scary thing, but it's really easy. You're just splitting it up into even groups. So then I would have them do a few more with me to get the answers. And then I'd start having them do it, have the class telling me what to do. So I know that they understand it. And then I'd give them problems to do by themselves. And I'd go around the class making sure that they understand. And so for the class doing it themselves, I would say, okay, I would give them an example. So I'd write it out like in long word problems, like a word problem. So you and your friends were hanging out and you had 12 eggs. How many, and there was 3 friends, sorry. There was 3 friends and you had 12 eggs. How many eggs would you each get if you split them evenly? So what is the first step? And I'd ask the class as a whole, and I'd have someone raise their hand. count out the 12 eggs is the first step. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So it's all of them. So just to save time for the example, I'm just going to... So then I make sure the students count their 12 eggs, set them aside. What is the second step? Okay, well, you want to draw your big circle with how many that you have total. 12. And then you write it down here. Okay. And then I said that there's 4 of them. So you would want to divide it by 4 to get your answer, is what they would tell me. So then how many circles are we going to draw? 4. So then I'd say, okay, draw your 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what's the next step? To put them in the middle. So you put them all in the middle. Okay, then what's the next step? To count them out evenly. And then I'd have a student demonstrate, one of the students that demonstrate out loud. Okay, we're going to go 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, everybody do that. And then 2, 2, 2, 2. And then 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so what's the next step? Seeing how many are in each circle. And then I would have them tell me then what's the answer is 3. So then I'd have them move on to doing it by themselves. I'd ask them a few more questions, write them out, and have them work them out by themselves. I would just want to make sure that they're getting the concept with this, and then we can move into other examples as well. Just for this activity, I would only use the set model.